first I'd like to introduce us real quick. We're the Cowboys from Hell Snake Handlers. The lady that's in the pit with us right now, this is Candy Green. She actually comes from the outskirts of Freer, Texas. She comes all the way over here just to give y'all a little education and put a show on y'all. So please do give her a round of applause here. You're already hearing a few. The gentleman in the pit with us with the cowboy hat, this is Landon Schultz. He comes out of y'all's backyard over in Cleveland, Texas. He's been doing this pretty close to 40 years now, so please do give him a round of applause. He'll earn it as well here in a moment as well. Now the gentleman outside of this pit, this is actually our president of this here group. He comes all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yes, that is correct. We have a Yankee controlling us, right? But when you hear his name, no, you ain't getting no free burgers. We've tried 1,000 times. Sadly, it sucks. It don't work. But his name is David Thomas, so please do give him a round of applause. He'll earn it here in a moment as well. I'll be doing the announcements for y'all today. My name is Brandon Schultz. Yes, you heard that correctly. I am Landon Schultz's son. I mean, if you want to cry me a river, it's okay, but it's all good. Can anybody tell me what's in this pit besides 4 idiots in a box? Anybody know? Anybody know? What's in this pit besides 4 idiots in a box? Say it again? Yes, sir. Do you know what kind? That's okay. Yes, that is correct. Western Diamondback rattlesnakes. To be more, if you want to get a little scientific, they're also referred to as Crotalus atrox. If you got a little slang to your vocal, you also might call it a Crotus atrox. But that is actually the scientific name of these snakes. Now, these snakes have what is known as a hemotoxic venom. Hemotoxic venom, when it's injected into you, it actually attacks your blood cells and your muscle tissues. So, for an example, if I was to be bitten in my leg right now, if I don't go to the hospital whatsoever, if I was envenomated, my leg would actually swell to an extent where it literally has to tear itself apart. It's very excruciating painful, and it's a gross sight to see. You never want to have this happen to you whatsoever. Now, Kenny's going to walk around and show you one of the after effects of these bites. This was one of our handlers about 4 years ago in Okeen, Oklahoma. Now, when this bite occurred, he was in the middle of a sacking competition. If you don't know what that is, you have 3 rattlesnakes in front of, small rattlesnakes in front of you. You got to pin them and throw them in a sack and then tie the sack up, and then now you got your fastest time. I mean, he won. He definitely got the fastest time with that, but that was actually his reward. Now, the photo that y'all, the photo that this gentleman is actually asking about, that's the comparison of his 2 hands. That's 2 hours after his bite. Now, if they didn't get him to the hospital when they did, the doctors would have had to done a very specific surgery, which is called a fascinotomy, where they actually have to sit there and cut down his arm to release all that pressure, because naturally your body doesn't release pressure whatsoever. Plus, he would have had a really nasty scar for the rest of his life. So thank God he didn't have to do that. I mean, he still has all digits and all. But now Landon is going to walk around and show you our sponsor's first aid device. Let me repeat this. This is their first aid device. It is not a life-saving device. So this is Sawyer's Emergency Extractor Kit. You can find this at Academy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, Bass Pro Shop. You can generally get them anywhere between $20 to $25 max. I recommend it. It doesn't only pertain to snake bites. You can use it for wasps, ants, spiders, scorpions, anything that has some form of fashion where it could bite you or sting you and then give you a little bit of venom, all right? Now, when a bite occurs, what you do, you open the box. Inside the box, there's 4 different size cups. There's 4 different size cups. You get the cup that matches the bite wound, put that on your plunger, and then at that point, you put that over the bite wound, push the plunger in. It creates up to 750 millibars of suction. Ladies and gentlemen, that's almost a complete vacuum right there. Now, while it's doing its work, you're going to notice like an orange juice-looking substance coming out of that bite wound. That is the venom. Now, roughly about 30 minutes or so goes by, you are done. It can no longer pull out any more of that venom out of that wound. Do not try to clean it and then save it for later. That is a bad idea because it still has residual venom in that plunger and in that cup. It doesn't matter how well you clean it. It's still going to have residual. It's not a good idea. Toss it. Throw it away. Do not try to keep it. Like I said, that is a first aid device. It is not a life-saving device. Your life-saving device, I see some of y'all actually have it out in your hands right now. It is your cell phone. I don't care who it is. Hear me? I don't care who it is. It could be 911, your ex-mother-in-law, your son, your nephew, your grandkids, your grandparents. I don't care who it is. Call them, have them come pick you up, and then take you to the hospital. Do not drive yourself to the hospital whatsoever.
In your education purposes. These guys have every bit of what they were born with to this day.
Oh, that was
Their fangs are basically hypodermic needles, and I mean that to a literal sense.
Most cases when you're going to be bit, you're going to feel a thud or the impact of the rattlesnake striking you. In a little bit more rare cases, you may never feel the bite occur whatsoever.
Now, when Landon's bite occurred, he was actually loading the last 2 snakes in the bag. One struck him in his knee. Not once did he feel that bite happen at all. Only reason we found out he was bit in the first place, when he went to stand up, he put his hand on his knee and realized his hand was wet. We ended up taking him back to work on him. It took about 45 minutes, and we ended up having to take him to the Glen runs, and he got care flighted. That one bite, not including the care flight ride, was actually anywhere between $130,000 all the way up to and above $150,000 worth of medical bills. Two ways to tell if it's true. Albino is actually by the color pattern and the eyes. So the eyes are going to be the pinkish color rather than like the West Diamondbacks, like these guys, where they have the black. Now his pattern is going to be a beigeish white on the body with a creamish yellow actual pattern on it, as y'all can see.
Come on,
Duncan.
come out.
As y'all can see, his albino gene, where he's like that whitish color with a yellowish cream pattern on him instead of the darker diamond pattern. Now, these guys actually do not last that long whatsoever out in the wild. They generally last up to a couple of weeks max. Max. If they're really lucky, they'll live long enough for at least a month. Ladies and gentlemen, do get your cameras out ready to go because it will be fast, and I'm not even lying on that, it will be quick. Number one is actually the easiest way, so you don't gotta get too close to these snakes. Is actually by the copper banding pattern down its entire body. Now the other side. How about this? Let's blindfold the volunteers. Are you ready? I asked you to get a blindfold. I'm about to tell you what snake this is. So Omar is what is known as a red-eyed Chinese cobra.
Got it.
Ready?
Go.
You gotta get some on. Or blow on the kiss, 1, 2. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.